Oh yes, 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 yes. Who is it? Well, it's a Triple B. Base boxing basement. And you know what? I've been making less videos. I'll sort it out soon, right? But I could not ignore the super fight of the year. The super fight of the years. Snitch time, Sonny Edwards. These Andres, the Red Boy Campos. It was pathetic, man. You see, snitch time, right? Snitch time, and Campos have a face-off. Yeah, and it's just can be perfectly reasonable. And snitch time flicks off Campos's hat. Oh, I'm a big man. I mean, is there anything more pathetic than that? Being 8 stone and 5'2" and trying to be hard. Yeah, I'm the hard man. I got 4 KOs in my 18 fights. I can't even KO an 8 stone man. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you because I'm a bad road man. What a blood clot, man. I mean, like, who is this Andres Campos anyway, man? He's from Chile. Chile has never had a world champ, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. And I think it was Arturo Godoy fought Joe Louis and got stopped. And there might be a couple of other vague names, but I don't think they've ever had a champ, even at the lowest level. Yeah. And Snitch Time Edwards says, oh, my fans, Campos's fans have been Instagramming me for years and harassing me. What a liar, man. What a liar. What? Campos probably didn't know who you were till the fight got signed. Trying to insinuate that Campos has fans that were harassing him on Instagram. I mean, come on, man. Snitch time, Sonny Edwards, man. And like, I told you about Sonny, right? You know, he's a hypocrite. He starts crying. You know, he asks, Chip B, can you take down these videos because they're hurting my family? And I actually agree because we had a reasonable conversation. Yeah. And he says to Time Booth, please take down the picture of the girl that I'm oil drilling because her mental health is affected. You know, and he's on video. He's on audio, mocking autistic people, suicidal people, depressed people, calling them losers. And he's all full of himself. Yeah, I know who you are, innit? And I said, Joe B was like, is that you, Sonny Edwards? He goes, no. Why would Sonny Edwards be talking to you? And then he admitted it, you know, and he ended up smashing his phone because he got rinsed. He called a pussy hole, an oil driller. Yeah. But at the time I said he seemed reasonable. But he was trying to manipulate the Triple B. That's what weak people do. Yeah. Instead of being honest, when he realized he was he wanted to be like, oh, okay, oh, hi, oh, how are you? Oh, listen, whatever, man. Oh, this is me. This is my life. You know, once he realized he was fucked, right? He was fucked, and he thought he had the Triple B, and he was gonna expose and dox him like a snitch, like Snitch Time, Sonny Edward, from wanting to make state in court and grasping people to police and the council. And he realized he was messed, so he tried to be friends, and I fell for it because I thought, maybe he's okay, man. Obviously, people got their public persona, and they want to talk about, they want to get money. They have to maybe get a bit of beef. They have to get some kind of character, especially when you're 8 stone and 5'2". Because no one gives a fuck about you. As Derek Chisora said, no one cares about little man. Yeah, little man, he's a midget man, a dwarf weight. Watching Sonny Edwards and other flyweights is like watching a dwarf weightlifting competition. I mean, it's fun, but come on, you don't take it seriously, man. Actually, in fact, the dwarves are more impressive because they're strong. You get me? They get strong, and then Sonny. He's always going on about how people shouldn't, use PEDs in boxing. Yeah, and he took a stand. He got a T-shirt, and here he is with David Kinahan. And imagine that, man. He's sitting there with that T-shirt. He's sitting there with that t-shirt, right? You know, next to one of the biggest world drug dealers. Yeah, no drugs, no champion t-shirt. Yeah, next to one of the biggest drug dealers. And it's not just the drugs that cause pain, like cocaine. It's the criminality that surrounds it, the murders, the people back in South America and Central America whose lives are turned upside down. But he's fine with that, as long as you don't take no PEDs in it. And this is the same fucking dwarf, the same midget that deliberately missed a drug test. So apparently he could take his sons to Centre Parks. Now he admitted, yeah, I missed it because I took my boys to Centre Parks. Right? Imagine that, man. You deliberately missed the drug test. Now, obviously, you look at the man's body. It's pathetic. It's weak. You know, I've made love to women who have more muscular bodies than Sonny Edwards. But you know, but he could be taking EPO and other kind of stuff for stamina. It's like one rule for snitch time and one rule for everybody else. He's a pussy. He's a hypocrite. Like I said, he should take my advice. It should be advice. I go, instead of being obnoxious, dislikable, trying to be hard when you're 8 stone and 5'2", you know, you got some banter. Be funny, be a bit more banterous, man. That's my advice. And there's no fee for that advice. It's free. Although if you want, Sonny, my cash app is # Bengal G14. So if you give me 99p love before, but give me some more, man. Because I'm helping you. I'm helping your career. Trying to be hard and flicking people's hats off and being obnoxious and being hypocritical, right? Makes you dislikable. Become a funny guy. Become a likable guy. Yeah. You know, getting on top of it, like, please, can you take this down? And my kids, and what about Danny Flexen? Danny Flexen has got a child. He's respected in boxing, and you stitch him up for what? Chirpsing up? Your sister. There was nothing wrong in those direct DMs, man. I looked in them. There's nothing wrong. They were talking about jerk chicken recipes, what food they like. Yeah. And SNITCHTIME also deleted one of his sister's messages because, like, allegedly, Sonny goes, I'm in the club. I'm in the club. No one says that out of the blue. I'm in the club. That's an answer to your question that says, hey, what you up to, Danny? I'm in the club. She showed interest. I looked at the messages. I paused the ones you skipped past, and they were having a normal conversation. It's a normal man chatting a bird up. Yeah. And she a coal burner, and that's whatever. But I said, Sonny. I said, why would you go after him like that? Oh, he was racist. I go, how's he racist? Oh, he said, oh, well, I hope maybe we can meet up. Maybe if I'm not the wrong colour. How's that racist, man? How's that racist? Sonny Edwards himself admits that his sister is a coal burner. Yeah? And he's into brown meat. And so why wouldn't you joke about that? Oh, okay, I'm white. Listen, and I've got grey hair. Let's meet up, man. Anyway, forget about it, man. And this bum Sonny, he's talking about how everybody's avoiding him in the flyweights, yeah, and they're no good. And yet he's fighting a completely unrated clown. And there's not that many flyweights that are any good. Why? Because no one's that pathetically small. Only a few people are. Yeah, bucktooth, gollum-faced, blood clot. You could face Prince Patel. Yeah, my man Prince Patel. He's entertaining. He would get good views. Yeah. You could earn a decent payday from fighting Prince Patel. So why are you not? I don't think he's fearful of it, but you know, I just think, excuse me. I just think he's spiteful. He doesn't want to give Patel a payday because Patel rinsed him good and proper. You know. Anyway, what's going to happen in tomorrow fight? Like Andres Campos, the Red Boy vs SNITCHTIME, Sonny Edwards. Well, Campos hasn't beat anyone who's even vaguely world class. He's got almost as bad a stoppage ratio as SNITCHTIME. And SNITCHTIME, remember, almost got knocked out by Marcel Braithwaite, who's got no KOs in 18 fights. And he got put over hard blood. So he's obviously scared of power. Can you imagine being scared of power of an 8-stone guy? But whatever, he's scared of power. Is there a possibility SNITCHTIME could win on points? I mean, yeah, he's likely to win on points. What I mean is could he win by stoppage? Yeah, I found the odds of 9-1. I put a 5 on it. You know, there's cuts. Sonny might get brave. This guy's such a bum that anything could happen. So, you know, I want to watch it because I got nothing else better to do because I'm a neat. And all that, what is it? Triple world title header, the first time ever. I noticed in Matchroom they didn't go on about that. Oh, it's the first 3-time world title fight in British territory ever. They didn't even talk about that because even they're embarrassed by the quality of the 2 bitch fights and the Sonny Edwards fight. Yeah, and they got Johnny Fisher on the bill. That's the only reason they can make the promotion happen. Without Johnny Fisher and his 2,000 tickets sold, nobody would turn up to this gaff. I mean, how many tickets do you think Sonny sells? 10? These other women, 5 each. So that's 20 tickets. So you need your big man Johnny Fisher to come in and sell the tickets. And I ain't a hater of Johnny Fisher. You know, I find the Bosch thing a bit cringe and all that, but you know, he'll do all right. You know, I understand that's part of promotion, cringe or not. But yeah. The only question of interest is, will SNITCHTIME Sonny Edwards stop Campos?